Good afternoon. My name is Hugo Niesing. I'm working for the City of Amsterdam in the department responsible for the EV charging infrastructure, and I'm working to make this as smart and as friendly for the grid as possible in order to fulfill our transition towards clean mobility, clean heating and clean energy provision. Well, the challenges for Amsterdam are multiple. We are doing our best to get our city as clean and as carbon dioxide neutral as possible, and therefore we are working on different programs. There's a program which is working on making our mobility more clean and more sustainable, our heating, to increase the amount of energy that we make locally and that we make without exhaust and with as little environmental impact as possible. And the integration of those is a very important one. And by combining locally smart energy generation and usage of that energy at the same location and at the same time, we can really make big steps. But at this moment, Amsterdam suffers something which is called grid congestion. That means that the energy demand is so big that the infrastructure cannot handle it anymore. And there, smart charging and vehicle to grid, that is what we do in DriVe2X, can bring part of the solution. If a car takes the energy at the desired moments, when the sun is shining and there's a lot of solar energy, or in the night when there's a little demand, and later gives that energy back again to the houses, to the buildings, to the electricity grid, we can shape part of the solution. Okay, my and the ambition of the City of Amsterdam is to bring the possibilities of vehicle to grid to a higher level. We know that batteries in cars are used for driving, for cooling, for heating, for lighting inside the car. But that battery can also be used outside the car. And we have to be very careful with our resources and our materials, and building batteries, extra batteries to come up with these services is not really the way forward. We know vehicle to grid already exists 10 years. We want to boost it, we want to standardize it, we want it to be broadly beneficial for our society. And let's use the vehicles which have those batteries, which stand 90% of their time still. We can use it, and it's also demonstrated that it's not affecting too much the quality of the batteries. So please, let those batteries, which are now increasingly present in our society, help in the transition that we as cities and as society want to make in Amsterdam, in Europe, and anywhere. The demonstration work in Amsterdam in DriVe2X is now focused on the incorporation of a 12 to 14 bidirectional charging stations inside the energy system of the Johan Cruyff Arena. The Johan Cruyff Arena is a very ambitious organization and a place where there's a lot of sport events, but also a lot of business events, and they are working on the generation through their solar system. They have a storage system operational since 2018-19 for 50% running on second life batteries. There are different innovation projects running which really are aiming to realize a smart system which is also inclusive, so not only benefiting the most prosperous parts of our society. And what we are now looking to is to see if we can add the technology in which cars give energy instead of only taking energy, and how this can be fitting into the energy system of the Johan Cruyff Arena and of the neighborhood of Amsterdam Zuidoost, and at the end of the whole energy system in the whole region.